It's time for Titi and Ragnar to play games.
And we're back. This is Pandora's Temple.
And the camera just kept zooming out and out.
There's a vulture over there. You can control Kratos still.
Yeah.
Just so you know. And the vulture is just there like old pigeon-y.
Yeah.
Can you go there and kick its ass?
Sure, I'll try. But he doesn't really look like a pigeon.
He really does look like a pigeon.
I think he looks like a... Oh! Amazing.
Heard him squawk. So what I was going to tell you about was board games. Because we both own that board game Bang.
Bang!
Bang! Bang, bang! Bang, bang, bang! Bang, 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 bang! Yeah. It's alright.
Yeah?
It's alright. But it has player elimination.
Yeah, it has.
So you can die in it.
Yeah.
And now that I've played games without player elimination, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like board games where you can just start playing and then you're out. And
Yeah.
you just, okay, I'm left out of the fun for now. Like,
Now I just have to wait for it to end.
yeah, it's the same as with respawning in like Unreal Tournament. I like respawning, but not just waiting until the round is over, like in Counter-Strike.
Yeah. But... yeah, in Counter-Strike you also have different modes.
Yeah.
So some of
Oh,
them...
look at that.
Ooh.
It's nasty.
That's really nasty.
What about different modes?
Well, some modes have respawn,
Yeah?
and some don't. Well, most in Counter-Strike don't. Counter-Strike.
Kimder. Wait. No, okay. I
What?
was looking at the mural kind of thing. It also looks like a heartbeat, kind of.
Yeah. Do you think I can jump down to the right?
No. Jump up. But the thing, it doesn't have to have player elimination. Like, board games don't have to have player elimination.
No.
And, oh, step on that skull.
So,
Oh, let's listen to this guy.
you can conquer the temple of the gods, do you?
Zombie dude.
It's never been done, you know. Sooner or later, the harpies will bring what's left of you back for me to burn. The gods hid Pandora's box in here, so no mortal would ever claim its power. And yet, year after year, I open the gate for more and more soldiers and place more and more bodies on these pyres.
Work, work.
If I were you, I'd leave now. But I can see you are determined.
Yes.
You're different.
Very well.
Was that to open the...
Maybe.
I think it was.
Yeah.
May the gods grant you strength to conquer the perils that lay before you.
Yada yada.
So, it's like, I've said it 100 times before, and I'll say it 100 times again.
No, I'm
May
more
the
like
gods...
10,000 times before. 10,000 times again. You gonna
Ooh.
look at that, whatever that was?
Yeah. Recycled.
Yeah. For use as enemies.
Nice. Ooh, can I talk to him?
It's always the same. Madmen and fools seeking glory. I know. As you can see by my somewhat disheveled state. I was the first to attempt.
First?
And the first to die. The gods punished me for my failure, and now I must tend to all who have followed me. And perished.
He must be
Oh, wow.
really, really old.
Yep.
Okay, time to jump down.
So board games without player elimination. That's, for example, my favorite board game right now. Resistance
Yeah.
is my favorite. And it all happens in your head, and there's no, like, you play till the end. You're never out. And that's great. That's just great. Because, you know, long games like maybe Monopoly. I really like Monopoly. And the thing is, like in Monopoly, it's kind of... like, player elimination is kind of okay. Because it all happens, like, near the end.
It's all pretty much near the end.
Like, it's in the end game. Unless you get really unlucky. Like, board games really have to manage their player elimination that way. Because if you... well, it's kind of weird. Because you can just well, be eliminated really early in an early stage of the game, and like 10 minutes have passed and whatever, and you can, like, in some situations, like say you're at like a board game night and there are lots of people, you can just, alright, I'll just jump to some other game.
Yeah.
But in a lot like family situations, you're just, okay, I'll just go sit on the couch and play on my phone or whatever and wait. And that kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does.
So that's why I like it without, like board games without player elimination. And I was looking for some yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking online, and there's stuff like, well, of course, all 2-player games are without them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're also limited to 2 players.
Yeah. And the thing I like about Resistance as well, like, not only does it gives you nobody's eliminated, everybody is playing at all times. There's no turn taking. Like for example, in Catan, you don't die, or Carcassonne, or anything like that. You don't die.
Yeah.
But there are turns in the game. Like you play and you play, and there's no like concurrent playing or whatever, or everybody playing at the same time.
Yeah.
And that sucks as well, because at some point of the game you're just like waiting.
Yeah, waiting for your turn.
Waiting for your turn, and like what the other player is doing has little to no consequence on what you're doing, or it's just not that exciting.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of thinking and stuff.
Yeah.
Have you played Ticket to Ride?
Yeah, no, but I've played another similar game where you build railroads or something.
Yeah, it's alright. I mean, but there's no elimination, but and it's turn-based, which is not that great. But you can play it pretty fast. And
the game I played, it is turn-based. Oh shit! I need to concentrate a bit.
Okay.
Okay. Square, circle, square. No. One more time. One more time. Okay, so the game I played,
yeah,
which is called Rails, I think.
Yeah.
It's played like, yeah, you build some rails. Yeah. So there's a start phase where everybody's building until you get to, I think, all the cities or something.
Yeah.
Or if there's like less than this amount of cities left to get to, and then it stops that phase, and then the phase that's after that is. It's someone's turn, and they roll the dices. So it's like you go from this city to this city, and then everyone can participate in that, in trying to like race from that city to that city.
Oh.
And then there's just like a race. Everybody's throwing their dice, and they can go, some distance, but they have their own rails and can like buy rails or like. By access to other people's rails.
That's also what I like about, like, I like randomness a fair bit, but I also just really like that the Resistance is a non-random game.
Yeah.
It's just all based on player skill. And it's a social game, like people are talking, and it's like, it's a really great game. I was looking at some, like top, like lists for top games and stuff. And it's like it's #1 in party games and Board Geek something.
Oh really?
Yeah, Board Game Geek. Yeah, it's #1. And like followed by another version of it, and then another version of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like kind of new? Or
no,
has it
it's
been
like,
around for ages?
It's like 4 years old.
But has it been popular the whole time?
I don't know, but it was like at first it was designed, I think, to work with a 52 card deck, like standard deck.
Really?
Yeah, I guess then you just like use a joker for bad guys, or like whatever. You just use human cards for players, and then you have like voting cards, which are aces maybe, and like you can do it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be hard.
If anyone listening or watching hasn't played Resistance
Or Avalon, which
Or
is
Avalon,
the
or-
reskinned version of the game.
yeah, you should really go buy it and play it.
Yes,
It's good.
it's really good. Like, honestly, favorite board game ever now.
Yeah.
I've never played a board game that's good. I was looking at the like top rankings though, and it had one of my least favorite games, Game of Thrones, on it. Yeah, it's a terrible board game in comparison. Like
Yeah, I haven't played it. So.
but it's one of those like strategic placement board games.
Yeah.
It's and it's just horrible. It doesn't make any sense as a board game. It would make some sense as maybe a video game, because every phase or round or whatever, it starts out with yeah, you're gonna solve puzzles now. Pathos Rurders 3.
Chief architect and loyal subject of the gods.
Yeah, so in the Game of Thrones game, there are like 3 phases or something. Starts out with like a Westeros phase or a planning phase or whatever. So everybody's just like laying down face down chips.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying because you have no overview of what you did. Like, you just lay down face down chips on all of your like units or like areas that you control, and you have no like, you don't know which one is which. So you're always like double checking, and because you can't see them because they're face down.
Yeah.
And then in the next phase everybody reveals. So that's a really bad board game design, kind of, because nobody's like communicating or anything. You're not playing with the others. You're just planning by yourself, and it's annoying to plan. Are you stuck, by the way?
I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Forward.
Yeah, but how?
What's this?
Oh, so I just pressed the button
Yeah.
and there was no prompt to do it.
No. I mean, there was a star.
Yeah. But there was no prompt.
Okay. Anyway.
Like there's been in all other cases.
Anyway. Like, then you, after the planning phase in Game of Thrones, you have the action phase. Like, okay, everybody shows what they laid down on the map.
Yeah.
And then there's like a variable...
Well, not going in there.
Not... Okay. That's... You can go there, though.
I'm gonna go there later.
But, like, then there's this phase where everybody gets to play, like, their coins. Everybody gets to play, like, a raid token first, and it just goes the rounds, like... And it's very variable, because you can, like... it changes from round to round.
Yeah.
Who plays when. So it's a terrible game to play when you're drunk. I think the first time I played with 4 other drunk people, and it took like 5 hours.
Yeah.
It was the worst, like one of the worst game experiences I've had, although like the company was alright. But as a game, holy shit. And then after that thing, you just resolve shit and you just fight. And it's like two people fighting at a time, and meanwhile the other people are just sitting there watching.
Yeah, of course.
It's just everything about that game is absolutely terrible, but it's at the top of the board game list.
Of course it's at the top.
It's Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is great. Everybody, say it with me. Game of Thrones is great.
Game of Thrones is great. I haven't even watched the series.
Say it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Game of Thrones.
5, 6, 7. I'll see you in the next episode. Huh.